Hey, it's Sarah, and welcome to today's video. We're going to be looking at the energy and astrology for January the 30th to February the 5th of 2023. So this is going to be an interesting week. The sun is in Aquarius this week. Yay, happy birthday to all you Aquarius natives. The energy is moving us to lighten up as we begin the week and have some fun. So I wanted to talk about the Aquarius energy, the full moon, and some other things that I think will impact your plans this week. And I also have included mini scopes for the week at the end of this video, so be sure and stay till the end. This is a somewhat slower week overall, but it can be a very powerful week for Aquarius, Leo, and Libra natives. As I said, the month kicks off with Sun, Mercury, and Saturn in Aquarius, making it an especially social time. Aquarius is a sign that's all about groups and communities and the ideas necessary to improve social systems. Aquarius has a global mindset rather than just worrying about ourselves or our inner circle. This energy prompts us to think bigger and think about what we can do to contribute to the betterment of the planet. When the planets are in Aquarius, you may also notice yourself reaching out and making connections with people who share similar interests, mindsets, or goals. And you may have the urge to join groups and expand your knowledge. And I actually have a free group on Facebook that's all about kindness, gratitude, and personal healing. If you want to join us, it's free, but you will have to ask. I have an info link in the description box below if you would like some good news on Facebook for a change. Also, you may be ready to travel this week. New and exotic places appeal to you as much as your regular haunts. If you can't travel, then start planning an adventure for later in the year. Just browsing online will feed your imagination and creativity. I would also suggest, if you're able to, plan a weekend outing with friends or family and just go out and have some fun. So as we begin the week on Monday, we're definitely noticing the energy change. We're wanting to connect more, be part of a group, and also do more than just the bare minimum. And most everyone is really tired from the constant onslaught of trying to fix the economy, manage your family, manage your finances, worry about your love life. Everybody's just tired, and that's okay. Shift in the energy and we start thinking about life and really our responsibilities a lot differently. The downside is, though, this change may leave you somewhat bewildered, and that could turn into anxious thoughts, nervous energy, or even fearful thoughts or dread about the future, when in reality it's just an astrological alignment and it will pass quickly. So if you find your thoughts racing or you're worrying about things in general, don't make any big decisions or do anything that's going to change the path that you're on, because this energy is only temporary. So of course the big news is the full moon in Leo, which will encourage you to socialize and take risks. And Leo isn't about being perfect, but rather authentic. This is the right time to do you. Be courageous and genuinely connect with people around you. The full moon is at a tangled angle with Uranus, and this could cause us to cross boundaries and perhaps even overextend ourselves financially. So keep an eye on your budget and your spending this week. We may also see that what was cute before now just has too much cringe and too much sarcasm dripping from it. So control your impulses, especially on what you say to other people. So it's a time when we definitely want to filter what we're saying and not just blurt out things. And if you can do that, if you can put a filter on what you say and not blurt things out, then this will be a pretty easy week all in all. But if you don't, and if you end up blurting things out, like I say in the past, that might have just been a joke or been cute, it's probably not going to be taken that way now. So you'll pay a price for it. We also add in the wounded healer, Chiron, trining this full moon. So you may want to tone down your sarcasm even more, as it may really hurt people or trigger other people's baggage. Chiron teaches us about triggers and our core wounds. And of course, triggers can be very helpful in our own healing path. They're not comfortable, but they can point us in the direction of what needs to be addressed or healed. This is also a great time for self-care. Take care of your needs and don't take anything personal. If you feel unsupported by a partner, then talk things through, but also be mindful of your triggers and don't react. I have a quick video on the Leo full moon energy if you want to know more about that, and I'll link it up here and of course below. So with the full moon in Leo and Ceres aligning, what else can we expect? Well, in astrology, Ceres rules nourishment, agriculture, nurturing, motherhood, and family relationships. And it turns retrograde in Libra. So Ceres will highlight what's good for you and what you need to release in those areas, such as your diet, your relationship with females, female figures of power like your mother, an older sister, an aunt, or a female boss. It could also be a situation where you have a wound related to an eating disorder or something like that that could flare back up to be healed again. Or maybe I should say healed on a deeper level. I think it's definitely going to affect us all in the relationship sector, but specifically Libras. So if you have a lot of Libra energy, definitely listen to your intuition, listen to the signs, listen to what your higher self is telling you about the relationships that you're in, especially if they are unhealthy. Now is the time to ask yourself why you're still there and what changes need to happen. Get moving. The universe is nudging you to leave bad relationships in the past. Leo has a certain take on love, while Libra rules relationships. So there may be some challenging energy for anyone dating or in the new stages of a romantic relationship. If you're having issues with the relationship or with your partner or your partner's actions, this is a time where you will no longer ignore the situation. You will feel compelled to bring it up and to work through it. Is your partner meeting your needs? And if not, how can this change? Is it something that you need to ask for, that you're just assuming that they should be doing? Or is it something that they're just not capable of doing? So this is some heavy energy. So enjoy the beginning of the week, rest, build up your energy, and get ready for a lot of personal healing to take place from, say, Thursday on. Okay, now let's break it down by sign. What can each sign expect for the week? And I would suggest that you listen to your sun, moon, and rising sign to get the best picture. And of course, this is my take on the astrology and the energy, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. And if you do like this type of content, then be sure and subscribe. Okay, what can Aries expect for this week? Aries, focus on how you encourage and nurture other people and what they give back to you. Is it balanced? Or are you doing all the nurturing and encouraging and everybody else is just kind of, I'll see you when I have time? Or are they nurturing and encouraging you and you're the friend that's not generally supportive? So really take a long look at that this week and make any needed adjustments. Overall, you're going to be feeling good this week. There is a chance, of course, that you're going to put your foot in your mouth, but you know, what else is new, right? People will get over it or not. So you're not really disturbed by this energy at all, and things flow pretty smoothly for you. Just watch your spending, and other than that, I think you're going to have a pretty good week. Okay, Taurus. Things have been really up and down for Taurus natives lately, and you've been feeling overwhelmed by lack of support. So that's going to be highlighted this week. The key relationships around you, your partner, your spouse, your family, your children, your grandchildren, your parents, whatever it may be, are you working together, or are you doing all the supporting and they're doing all the taking? So this is a big clue as to what needs to get in balance, and I think this is going to be the week that you tell it like it is and you bring it up and you try and get to the root of the matter. I don't think everything's going to be solved this week, but I think you're going to at least begin the process of getting things back in balance, and you're no longer going to feel so overwhelmed and oppressed. At least now you are speaking up and you're telling them what you will do and won't do, and you're sticking to that. So that's a big step forward. So don't take any crap this week, Taurus, and explain calmly, if you can, to people why you feel the way you do. And overall, this is the week where we begin a deep healing for you. So it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's definitely going to be needed, Taurus. Gemini, don't take what other people say to heart. They're feeling their own stuff right now and they're projecting it out on you. And this could cause some unease in relationships, both in romantic relationships and in friendships. So don't take anything too personal. Also, you could expect a coworker this week to really unload on you. Their personal baggage, what they think about the world in general, their feelings about you, their feelings about politics, just everything. They're just going to come over and really erp it all up on you. Don't take it personal, but you also don't have to stand there and let them do this. So Gemini, set some boundaries at work. Also, you may feel like there's not enough love in your life this week, that you are doing all the giving and your partner is not carrying their weight, or at least reciprocating all the attention that you're giving them. Clear the air and talk it through. It could just be that your partner is really busy with work right now, or is having some personal issues. So show up and be there. I think that overall this will be a good week for you, as long as you can not take it personal and make time to address the things that are really bothering you before the situation gets any worse. Very soon you're going to be back to your social happy self again, so don't let this drag you down. Cancer, you may feel very self-conscious this week and may be worried very much about how people see you or what they think about you. let this go because you can't please everyone all the time. You have to take care of your personal needs, stick to your boundaries, and do what works for you. And know that things will work themselves out. This is a time when you start saying, no, Cancer. You set those boundaries and you don't move them just because somebody tests them. I think overall the spending is still not where it should be, that you're spending more than you're bringing in, and this could be something to do with your spouse, or this could be an act of self-soothing. So you really need to work on getting the money together. You're feeling a little bit better as we start the week, but by the weekend you're a little bit confused by what people have said to you. Some of those jokes and the sarcasm was a little bit too much. Don't take it personal. This is about them and not about you. Spend some time on Self-Care Sunday, and I think that you'll be feeling better and ready to go by Monday. So if you're not feeling it this weekend, it's okay to cancel plans and stay home and take care of you. Leo, the full moon in your sign can bring important news as you finish up projects. This could include some bigger projects that you've been working on for 6 months or even several years. They're finally coming to an end. Yay! You're finishing them and you're moving forward. And very soon you will see the results of all of this hard work. So take care of yourself, since emotions can run high this week. Take more time away, maybe step away from the situation. And if you're not really feeling it this weekend, you too should probably just cancel plans and take care of yourself. Spend some time with self-care. Do some things that restore and nurture you. Know that the rewards are right around the corner. There is so much abundance around you, Leo. You just have to go see this project to the finish line, and then things are going to change dramatically. So hang in there, Leo. Virgo, this is a week where you're feeling very empowered and organized. You want to take control and put everything in its place, organize everything, and get things situated. And that's really good. But make time for love. And especially if there's some issues with your current relationship, this is a great time to go out to dinner and discuss them in a way where no one feels threatened and no one feels ambushed. Take the time, and very soon your love life will be back on track. This relationship, even though it's not brand new, is still in the early stages though. It's evolving, and we will see over the next couple of years it evolve fully into what it's meant to be. You're not there yet, but I think this could be something wonderful for you if you will put in the time and the effort. Overall, a good week for you. Watch your spending and be honest with your partner. If you're a single Virgo, this is probably not the best week to date, as people will come off rather harsh and insecure with their sarcasm, and you really just don't have time for that. Instead, work on you, do some self-care, take care of your home, and organize things. By Monday, you're going to be feeling much better and more optimistic. Libra, this is a week where we see the spotlight shining on you. The people in your life are taking center stage and becoming much more important to you. You can focus on bringing more balance into your life in general and doing things that nurture you and empower you. But you have to get real about these relationships. Are you the only person showing up and giving? And how does that make you feel? You know, it makes you feel like crap, but you're staying. You're staying because you see the potential of this person and the relationship. But it doesn't matter if they're not willing to put in the effort. So this is the time you get real on how much you want to give. You have a lot of creative energy going on right now too. That could also be something that you pour your attention into if you're not currently in a relationship. This is a great time to work on creative projects and to get really clear on what you want for the future. Once again, this light is probably going to highlight the negatives going on around you, and that can make you feel uncomfortable, but this is what you need to see, Libra. Ride this wave and know that this is for your highest good. Scorpio, you're ready to take a different approach. Things have been up and down for a couple of years, actually, but we see that the end of last year, things started shifting because your attitude started shifting about what was important to you. And when you stop chasing things, money, status, people, relationships, things really calmed down a lot. And you were able to see who your friends were, the people that really showed up, and what was really important to you. And we're going to see more of those themes play out this week. But overall, this is going to be a very easy week for Scorpio because you've already done the work. These lessons that are coming up for other people, you've already done them. As long as you did, as long as you address them, you can expect to have a very auspicious and fruitful week. Enjoy yourself, Scorpio. Sagittarius, be sure that you keep an open mind this week. There's a lot happening and a lot of new opportunities on the horizon for you, but the actions you take now will decide whether these opportunities come forward or whether they just melt away, because You are creating your future. So if you're stuck in the past, if you're stuck in relationships that aren't working, or if you're stuck in a career that is not what you want to be doing any longer, the energy that you're going through has not been easy the last couple of, years as well, because the universe is pushing you to open up and expand your horizons. And it's not easy because it's usually not a gentle push. It's more like a kick. The things that are going to be highlighted are the things that aren't working. The people that don't call you back, the people that ignore you, your spouse not showing up when they're supposed to for you, those types of things. Look at the pattern and make some decisions about what you're going to do from here. And I think overall, the money situation definitely is going to need your attention this week too. And whether you've noticed it or not, things are shifting for you. Capricorn, okay, all that hard work that you've been doing is paying off now. This is a week where you focus on the last few details of the projects that you've been working on and really dot those I's, cross those T's, and make sure that you check everything off the list. It's real important that you see things to the end. And this is usually not an issue for you, Capricorn, except right now there's a world of distractions as everybody's in their own crap right now and having emotional breakdowns left and right around you. So it's really hard for you to push through because you almost feel like you're carrying people on your back. Release that, focus on what you need to do, take care of it, and know that very soon a big reward is out there. Aquarius, okay. It seems like it would be easier to push people away than deal with their crap. And in the past, that's exactly what you've done. But guess what? You're lonely now. You're thinking about, where are all those good people that you used to go and have fun with? All those adventures that you want to do with friends and family. They're just not there now because you pushed them away. It's time to really look at things and see what you can do to change the situation. Who can you reach out to? Where do you start? Do you need to apologize to someone, or do you need to just forget and forgive yourself? This is a week where you take stock in what you want the next 6 months, 6 years, 6 days of your life to be like. And if you are feeling lonely, think about what kind of friendships or what kind of relationships you want to manifest, because things are changing rapidly for you too, Aquarius. So take stock in what needs to change and be open to messages from the universe. I think you're going to see some new ideas and some new inspiration over the course of the next couple of days. Don't get stuck too much on the past. Pisces, old issues around lack and support may come roaring in with this Leo moon. You feel like you've been left out in the cold, that people aren't addressing your needs or talking to you when they should be about things. So, what are you going to do about it? This is a time when you need to get clear on whether or not they're dropping the ball or you are. Are you not being proactive? Or are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Or are people just running over you? Either way, you need to make some decisions and you need to do some changes. Also, we see that while the money has been flowing in a little bit more, you've had some big expenditures and there's going to be some more on the horizon. So keep the wallet shut this week, Pisces. This is a lot going on this week. This too shall pass. So hang in there, do the work, and know that we're going to come through this better than we started the week. If you haven't already, be sure and subscribe. Like this video and let me know in the comments section if you're going through something similar, or if you're feeling something totally different this week. I always enjoy reading your comments. Let's thank the patrons for making this and all the videos possible. If you would like to see more videos, more shorts, and to know more, I would suggest that you become a patron or join the YouTube community. Thanks for watching and have a great week. Reiki blessings!